Hi Glee Nation, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new to my channel, hello, I'm Grace Lee and welcome. By the title of today's video, you guys probably already figured out what I'm going to be doing. Today I'm going to be collaborating with three amazing YouTubers, female YouTubers. This is Zari.
Hey, my name is Zariana and I am from the YouTube channel This is Zari.
SummerBri.
Hi guys, my name is Summer and my channel name is SummerBri. I am here to do a video for my great friend Grace Lee.
And C and me.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I am 21 years old. I am a single black mother.
Today we are going to be doing my first girl talk. This girl talk video is going to be about self-confidence and beauty. Before I get into this video, I just want to ask you guys for one little favor. Go to the description box down below and subscribe to each one of their channels. Continue to show them love and support. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel also. So let's get into this video. Question number 1. Do you define beauty by what's on the outside only?
I definitely don't. I do believe once I get to know somebody and I see who they really are as a person, that's what actually makes me think they're beautiful. So it's really about the character traits for me that determines beauty.
I would say no. I do not define beauty by what's on the outside only. I truly believe that real beauty is internal. It's in your heart, it's your soul, it's who you are at your core. That is what real beauty is.
Absolutely not. Outward beauty is so relative. There's so many different tastes and flavors from individual to individual. I feel like, who am I to judge what beauty is? And if you have a poor personality, negative personality, it takes away from whatever outward beauty you may have. It changes as well. Beauty fluctuates. My appearance fluctuates drastically. So, no.
No, I do not define beauty by what's on the outside only. For me, beauty shines on the inside out. You can have the most beautiful appearance, hair, facial structure, body type, but your personality, the way that you treat people, and your attitude does not reflect your beauty, and it can really tarnish the way that people see you actually.
Number 2, were you always confident in yourself? If not, when did your confidence start to grow? I was not always confident in myself, and honestly, I'm still not as confident, but I feel like I've definitely gotten a lot better. I'll say it started to grow a little bit more, probably, I'll say in my early 20s. I'm 24 now, so like my earlier 20s, maybe it started to grow just a little bit more.
So no, I have not always been confident in myself. I want to say my confidence actually started to grow when I was in college, maybe like my senior year. That's when my real confidence started to grow for real. And I'm still on this journey of building my confidence, but now I can say that I'm fully confident in myself and everything that makes me me, but that journey didn't begin until I got to college.
Confident? Absolutely not. My confidence grew after I got out of high school. It was more like senior year of high school. It's when everything was put into retrospect. I was very self-conscious. I didn't think anybody wanted to really be with me, be around me. No one really paid attention to me. No one really tried to talk to me. So for me, it always translated as I'm not attractive, I'm unwanted, or I'm not up here with someone else. But they didn't reach out to me because I was so in myself. That retrospect has let me approach the world entirely different. Just really with age, perspective, meeting more people, it all just helped me really step outside of myself and stop focusing on myself.
I was not always confident in myself. My confidence started to grow in my last 2 years of high school. That's where I started to make true friendships that would be lifelong, and also where I started to realize that I can't continue to change myself to fit people, that just being me is good enough. And yeah, that's when I really started learning to love myself.
Third question. What are some of the things you do to build your confidence? So prior to me being at the level of confidence that I am today, I really had to focus on my weaknesses. I had to focus on things that I wasn't necessarily proud about myself or I didn't really like about myself, things that were kind of flaws that I could change. And I had to turn those weaknesses into strengths. And it was not easy. For example, before I didn't really work out, I had to start working out. Me doing that, it just made me a more confident version of myself. But the main thing that I do to build my confidence is focus on the woman that I want to be, that I aspire to be. So I decided to embody those characteristics, and it was a matter of just repeating, repetition, doing it every day. But over time, after constantly doing it over and over and over again, I am who I am today, and I am at a level of confidence. I am someone who I am proud of.
I will do something different to my hair, or like just wear something that makes me feel good, I guess. And right now, I've been doing like little at-home workouts just to build my confidence, because I feel like I don't want to keep looking at myself, you know, thinking so horribly about who I am, when I can just work on those little problems that I feel like I have. So just do whatever you know will make you happy. Even if looking in the mirror every day, just telling yourself you look beautiful helps, do it. And I do that. I'll look at myself and be like, oh, I like this about myself. That's actually really pretty. Oh, that's actually cute. So I'll do that.
To build confidence, I spent a lot of time alone, and I still do. I love getting out in nature and reading. That may sound cliche, or that may not be an option for you. Whatever it looks like for you, spend time with yourself. Get off of social media with all these expectations. Don't necessarily sit around your friends all the time. Another thing is your passion. Focus on what you are passionate about. Consider that. I don't want this to sound easy, because it's a constant journey that I'm still on myself. But I am passionate about kids. I have a daughter and I work with kids, and that is all I care about. When you focus on what your purpose is here, or figuring out your purpose, or figuring out where you want to go with things, insecurities, I don't want to say they just disappear, because it depends on what you're insecure about. But as far as physical appearance goes, that faded for me.
Okay, so some of the things I do to build my confidence is that I dress up, I put on makeup, I take pictures, you know, just to make myself feel better. And I also remind myself each and every day that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made by God, and that He has already defined me, so no one else can. What else I do? Yeah, that's basically what I do to boost my confidence. Do you think flaws define who you are? If not, how did you learn to love and accept your flaws?
I definitely think flaws define who I am, who you are, who we are. It's something that I know I cannot change. I try my hardest just not to really stress myself out about it, because I'm just gonna go crazy for what?
I would maybe say no and yes. I don't think my flaws solely define the person that I am, but my flaws are a part of who I am. It's what makes me me. I am a combination of my flaws and my strength. It is a part of who I am. How did I learn to love and accept my flaws? I really just had to get into the mindset of I am who I am. I was born this way. I can either have a perspective of me not liking who I am for the rest of my life, or choosing to accept who I am and embrace that for the rest of my life. And it was like, be miserable or like who you are and be happy. And I just chose this mindset over the other.
So, again, flaws, I don't think flaws define anybody. Flaws in character, that's, you know, what can define you, if you are a pathological liar or you're abusive, things like that. But as far as physical flaws, absolutely not. And it's always changing. You may have terrible acne this day or terrible acne for these years, and then you find what works for you and it changes it all. So flaws absolutely do not define you, because they're not permanent. That approach has helped me deal with my flaws. Everything is constantly changing, and the world is so much bigger than whatever you think is holding you back. And I don't want to make this sound easy, because it's not, but it's so freeing when you get to this place where you understand that so much changes from day to day that there's no sense in focusing on the negative of the now.
No, I don't think flaws fully define who we are. It's a part of who we are, but it does not fully define who we are. The next part, if not, how did you learn to love and accept your flaws? If it was a flaw that I can work on, I worked on it. If not, I just accepted the fact that I can't change and that I can't be perfect because no one else is.
What are some insecurities you've had?
My insecurities. Honey, oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, so I wouldn't consider myself insecure anymore, but growing up, everything. Like, I wished my lips were bigger, I wished my boobs were smaller, my stomach flatter, my body curvier, and this is still true to this day, right? If my lips could naturally be bigger, I wouldn't be mad at them, but what can I do? Like, I mean, there are things you can do, but why? I used to get teased because I have a large chest. That really left an impression on me. Baggy clothes, like, I don't like for people to see. Acne, I had terrible acne. I was insecure about everything, like silly things.
Ooh. I never felt like I can gain enough weight. Even now I'm trying to gain weight in the right places, and it's been pretty hard for me. Or even I have eczema, and it used to be really, really bad. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I still have it. So that's an insecurity. And a couple more I probably just won't name, but those are definitely like probably my biggest insecurity.
So my two major insecurities are well, the first one is my skin tone. I was just very insecure about me being a black woman, and I'm pretty sure that's from me going to like predominantly white or Asian schools where I was like pretty much like an outsider. In many of my classes, I was the only black person there, so I always just felt different, and I just did not always embrace my melanin. So my second insecurity that I've dealt with are my shoulders. I just felt like I had like super like broad, manly, like masculine shoulders. So that's another insecurity that I used to deal with.
Okay, so definitely my first insecurity would have been my skin complexion. When I was younger, I thought that lighter skinned people were beautiful and that I was not. My next insecurity would have definitely been my hair type. I have 4C hair, and when I was younger, I did not know how to deal with it or take care of it, so it rarely grew, and that was another insecurity. I thought longer hair people, curly, nice, beautiful hair people were beautiful or whatever. Next insecurity would have definitely been my weight.
How did you deal with your insecurity? So going back to my first insecurity, my skin tone, I didn't actually start really embracing my melanin until I went to my HBCU that I graduated from, Spelman College, where I was around other black women and other black men. I was around my people. I was around people that had the same experiences that I've had as a black person. So honestly, I think being around a supportive, a loving environment like that, that embraces who I am, really helped skyrocket like my confidence in my skin tone and my melanin. Okay, how did I deal with me having broad shoulders? I just changed my perspective about it, and plus like they're not masculine. Like when I was younger, like I really just felt like I looked like a little boy, but my shoulders, they're not masculine. I just have a very athletic build, which I'm very thankful for.
So when it came to my skin complexion, I just learned to accept the fact that my skin is beautiful, and that, you know, other people out there be tanning themselves trying to get some melanin, and that I already have it. LOL. Next insecurity, my hair. I learned to deal with my hair, do things to help it to grow and thicken and whatever, and now I love my 4C hair. When it comes to my weight, I exercise, drink water, those things to lose the weight.
Well, with my weight, I'm trying my best to work on it right now. Like I said, I've been doing these at-home workouts, and of course that means I have to eat more with that too. And then with my eczema, like I just make sure, like I've always been taking care of my skin with black soap, shea butter. I use a lavender cast iron soap for my body and stuff like that. So like I just do certain things to minimize the eczema, but it's still there. It's not as bad though, so I'm very thankful. The things that I have been doing have helped tremendously.
How did I deal with them? I found what worked, and you know, focus on controlling what you can. I was insecure about my stomach. I still am, but I'm working out. I can control that. My skincare routine, I found what works for me and I stick to that. And so when I fall off a little bit and my acne comes back, that's fine. You don't need to be insecure. You need to be more disciplined. So it's really about a change in outlook. You can only control so much though, and so it truly weighs down on you if you focus on your insecurities when there's just so much more to focus on about you and about the world in general. It takes work, but you're worth it, so put in the work.